Collaborative evaluation is an approach that actively engages program stakeholders in the evaluation process. When stakeholders collaborate with evaluators, their understanding increases and the utility of the evaluation is often enhanced. Now I will recap some of the highlights from Chapter 3 of Rodriguez and Rincones' Collaborative Evaluations Step by Step. Collective commitment is an agreement to meet evaluation obligations without continuous supervision from external authority. This helps members gain a sense of ownership and increases awareness that can aid in making adjustments to enhance the quality of collaborative evaluation. All the members involved must be involved from start to finish. Everyone involved will have responsibilities depending on the nature of each collaborative evaluation. In order to conduct successful collaborative evaluation, 5 principles must be established. Number 1, shared evaluation vision. Number 2, recommendations for positive action. Number 3, a means towards conflict resolution. Number 4, decision-making procedures. Number 5, reward options. Now let's go into specifics about each of the 5 MCE components. Let's start with establishing a shared vision. Goals should be relevant, measurable, challenging, yet achievable. All involved participants should have an accurate and clear perception of how the goals are aligned to the mission. It is wise to have a contract for the client to sign during the preliminary evaluation vision. This vision statement should be 1 to 2 sentences, be written on a poster and shared at the beginning of each meeting for the first 5 minutes, discussing the agenda and its link to the vision. Now let's move on to establishing recommendations for positive actions. Individual actions can be positive and long-term, or they can be the exact opposite. Positive action recommendations should be updated periodically in order to support and encourage, but the goal is to have as few recommendations as possible, and when a recommendation is not needed anymore, it's eliminated. Let's continue to establishing a means towards conflict resolution. Conflict is a contest between 2 forces, where there is a gap between the vision and reality. Conflict should be dealt with an open door. We must understand that conflict is inevitable because people in the group are independent. Therefore, extensive independence needs to be reevaluated on an ongoing basis. Moving on to establishing decision-making procedures. A decision is a judgment to the direction you choose on how to respond to a problem. Each person can contribute to making a decision, which is why decisions must be made collaboratively. There are 3 different types of decision-making protocols: majority decision-making, consensus decision-making, and hierarchical decision-making. It's critical to remember that individuals will feel more committed to a decision if they feel like their opinion has been valued and heard. We've come to our final component, reward options. Reward options recognize and reinforce individual abilities that contribute to short or long-term goals. Letting people know they'll be assessed on their efforts is essential to group motivation. Some people have a great desire to receive recognition, whether it's through extrinsic rewards or intrinsic rewards. As each CM is different in regarding their needs, Ask for feedback when it comes to intrinsic or extrinsic rewards. Match their interests to the task. Meet with the CM to share information on rewards. Review them periodically, and encourage collaborative work. By following those 5 MCE components, establishing a collective commitment where evaluation obligations are met without continuous supervision will become more of a possibility and a great contributor to the success of your evaluation.